She posted a video saying, Allah is the one who subjected the sea for you, and on the earth are signs for those with sure faith, and in yourselves do you not reflect.
So there's a beach right here next to the mosque, and I just noticed there's a storm coming, and the waves are so big tonight. But look, they come all the way and then just stop right at the shore.
She just noticed that.
Whoa.
This is pretty powerful.
That is. I never noticed that because I always thought that like the waves were just like if a wave hits, it's just going to like keep going across the entire country. But she pointed out, no, it actually stops and goes back. Guys, ever seriously think about this, right? Like Daniel Hakikachuk, no, we need low IQ societies. Who would be impressed by this? Extremely low IQ people would be impressed by this. Oh my, what? She's right. The water is just like comes up and then it goes back to the wall. Oh my goodness, how is this possible?
Who's telling these waves to stop here?
You know what that reminds me of?
Here is absolute proof that Islam is the truth, alhamdulillah. If Islam is not true, if Allah does not exist, then who is holding up the sky? Subhanallah, Islam answers this question. The Quran says in chapter 22, verse 65, that Allah holds up the sky and prevents it from falling down on us. And in chapter 13, verse 2, it says that Allah erected the sky without visible pillars.
Dude, that was AP making fun of how stupid the Quran is. And Lily J's video was almost the same thing. She's copying your video for dawah. She's just changing the ingredient.
I actually wonder what happens when you ask ChatGPT why waves don't go any further than that. Waves don't choose to stop. They lose the ability to continue as a wave. The lower part of the wave slows down because it drags against the bottom. The top part keeps moving faster. So they stop because the physics that lets them exist is destroyed in shallow water. Physics doesn't change based on what any book does or doesn't say. Well, Lily J, you like using ChatGPT for everything. Maybe you could have just looked this up.
Why did the waves just continue on forever and go across the whole continent? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, it must be Allah.
How else could you explain that? Oh my God.
This is Dawah, guys. This is what Dawah has become.